Alright, so today I want to do something kind of fun. We're going to have a look at a music collection. So these are not mine. I recently had gone somewhere with my mother, and we were kind of going through some things in the trunk of her car, and she had all of these CDs. Look at this CD book that she has here. So, of course, I said, can I please steal this for a video? And she gave me all of the different things that she had in her car. So we have this here, which you can see is all of these CDs with their CD case covers and the CD itself. So we can flip through this book. Okay, there's lots of pages. She also had some of the CDs in the plastic case. So we'll take a look through those. She also has this here. This is just like a box of the CDs in their cases here. So we can look at those. And going back even further in time, she has cassette tapes. So there's just a few over here that are so old. I feel like some of them maybe are mine. I don't know. But we have a few of those here that we can look at. Oh, I know that she has a lot more tapes somewhere. These ones, I guess, just happened to be right there in a bag. So I got those. But I remember her having a very large collection of tapes. So we can, who is this? I don't know who that is. Alright, so what should we look at first? What would you like to look at first? How about if we look at the CDs here in their plastic cases? Well, this one is just the CD cover, like booklet that goes inside. I don't see the case here, but this is the Beatles. Beatles 1962 to 1966. So here's on the front a listing of the songs. Let's see, so this came with 2 CDs. And it has Love Me Do, Please Please Me, From Me to You, She Loves You, I Want to Hold Your Hand, All My Loving, Can't Buy Me Love, A Hard Day's Night, And I Love Her, 8 Days a Week, I Feel Fine, Ticket to Ride, and Yesterday. I feel like maybe this is my CD. I know I had this in my car for a long, long time. So maybe hers got mixed up with mine somehow. Those are all good songs. And CD2 had Help, You've Got to Hide Your Love Away, We Can Work It Out, Day Tripper, Drive My Car, Norwegian Wood, Nowhere Man, Michelle, In My Life, Girl, Paperback Writer, Eleanor Rigby, and Yellow Submarine. Okay. So, look at that. They used to come with all the lyrics to all the songs inside of the CDs. Remember that? That was very helpful, right? Very simple. So that's pretty cool. Okay, this one is Live. Another good band. So this one, let's see, yes, it has the CD. Looks like in good shape. I would have to take it out to look at the other side. Yep, still in good shape. Although no cars really have CD players anymore, do they? Okay, I'm not gonna go over all of the songs on every CD because there are so many. This one here is Dave Matthews Band, Under the Table and Dreaming. Okay, let's see. This one has, yep, looks like it's in good shape. Nice and shiny. So this one has Jimmy Thing. That's my mom's favorite song, I think, by Dave Matthews. More Dave Matthews. Dave Matthews Band. Look how young he looks on the back. A long time ago. This is the album Before These Crowded Streets. Okay. This one is The Temptations, Phoenix Rising. Okay. Now this is definitely my mom's. Okay. From The Temptations to Eminem. Eminem, let's see, this is bonus track. Well, the bonus track on this one is Lose Yourself. You would think that would be like one of the main songs. Let's see, Eminem, the hits, and unreleased, volume 1. This one's kind of falling apart. This one only has the cover on it here. I wonder if this was like something made by someone, or this is, oh well, it's got all the songs on the back. Okay. Okay, this is Seal. Remember Seal? What was the song that was very popular all over the radio? Get it together. Seal. Kiss from a Rose or something. That was a nice song. There's the CD. Good shape. This one's a paper cover. More Dave Matthews Band. This looks like the same CD. Maybe she bought 2 of them. This one has some different songs on there. This one has a crush, stay, Rapunzel. Not sure if it had multiple discs or they used the same art before these crowded streets. Here we have U2. Okay. Which album is this? All That You Can't Leave Behind. Let's see. The CD looks good. Nice and shiny. I have to put fingerprints on there. And we've got the cover. That's like the classic image of U2 and how they looked. There with all the songs. And again, we've got all the lyrics to all the songs inside. Elevation, Beautiful Day, that was a good song. This might be mine. I remember buying this CD. I liked, what was the song I liked a lot? I can't think of it right now. My favorite U2 song. Maybe it's not on this album. I guess that's my mom's. Okay. I don't know where this one came from. The Friends soundtrack. Okay. And then we know U2 was on that soundtrack, popular scene from that show. Let's see, we've got the Rembrandts. That was the theme song for the show. I'll Be There For You. Let's see, there was Hootie and the Blowfish, I Go Blind, another good song. Okay, I can see why she bought this album. Toad the Wet Sprocket, let's see, Lou Reed, Katie Lang, Bare Naked Ladies, R.E.M., Paul Westerberg, The Pretenders, Grant Lee Buffalo, Joni Mitchell. Let's see, who else? More of the Rembrandts. A lot of good songs on there. Okay. More Dave Matthews. This one is Every Day. I don't even know how many albums Dave Matthews has. They must have a lot. The space between Every Day. Let's see. The Warehouse merchandise. Image there. And it gives some of the just photos of them, the band there. Carter, Leroy, there's Dave, Stefan, and Boyd. That Mary J. Blige. Okay. Let's see. Nice, pretty pink CD. Nice and shiny. Okay. Let's see. Pretty picture here. See that? And on the front. Let's see, love, family affair, steal away. Let's see, where's this song? This one might have been like a follow-up. I forget the title of her very popular album. This looks like another one. This one is the album No More Drama. Okay. Not sure what this is. Romantic Festival. I don't know what that one is. Volumes 1 and 2. Vienna Master Series. Okay, so it's like classical music. Okay, both of the cases are there. I mean, discs. Yeah, looks like all classical music. Tchaikovsky, Schubert. Okay. And the last one here is another Dave Matthews CD. Okay, this is, it only has 5 songs. It's broken. It has Recently, Dancing Nancy's, Warehouse, All Along the Watchtower, and Halloween. Okay. So there we have all of the CDs in the cases. Let's move those a little bit. Let's see here. I'm just going to kind of wipe this off a little. Okay. A little bit dusty. So let's see what she's got in here. Okay. I can see there's some good ones in here. Wish I had a CD player in my car, but of course I know I can just find these albums on Spotify or wherever. Here we have Robert Palmer. Let's see. Not sure. Addictions, Volume 1. Looks like some cover songs. Doctor, Doctor, Bad Case of Loving You. That's not his song, right? Some Like It Hot. I don't know if that one is like a cover songs or something. Here we have Eric Clapton. That's a popular songs. Layla. I Shot the Sheriff. Cover. Knocking on Heaven's Door. Cocaine. Wonderful Tonight. That was, look, it was bought from Who Remembers the Wall. That's Blast from the Past. Store to buy all your CDs. Now did that become the store FYE, or it just kind of took over in the same spot? I don't know. Because I remember FYE, didn't it used to be kind of all CDs and things? Like, it was kind of the same format or layout as the wall. Alright, here we have Guns N' Roses. Okay, let's see, the CD is not there. Maybe it's in the case here, in the book. So this is an old one, also bought from the wall. It's got all the famous stuff. Welcome to the Jungle, Mr. Brownstone, Paradise City, Sweet Child of Mine, My Michelle, You're Crazy. Okay, I'll go this way. Okay. We've got another U2, but the CD itself is gone. So we'll just... This is Island. There's some loose CDs here. Sesame Street. Where did these little kid things come from? Bird is the Word. Barney's Favorites. That's cute. Jesus Loves Me. Fast Asleep. Heartbeat Musical Lullabies. I don't know where these came from. Try not to scratch them up. Okay, here's another good one here. I was trying to put this one back. This one is CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival. So, let's see. Featuring John Fogerty, the 20 Greatest Hits. Okay, this is also bought from the wall. The sticker looks different, but it does say the wall. This one has Proud Mary. Let's see what else. Heard It Through the Grapevine. Have You Ever Seen the Rain? Susie Q. I Put a Spell on You. What else? Fortunate Son. Whole Stop the Rain. Looking Out My Back Door. A few more. Okay, so this had John Fogerty on lead guitar and vocals, Tom Fogerty on guitar, Stu Cook on bass, and Doug Clifford on drums. Okay. Another one, John Cougar Mellencamp. I haven't heard him in a long time either. The Lonesome Jubilee. It's pretty dirty here. empty. Okay. Also bought from the wall. Let's see, you've got Paper and Fire, Down and Out, In Paradise. Check it out. The Real Life, Cherry Bomb. That's a good one. We Are the People, Empty Hands, Hard Times for an Honest Man, Hot Dogs and Hamburgers, Rudy Toot Toot. Actually saw John Mellencamp. Oh, but inside is a Limp Bizkit CD. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll fix that. I saw John Mellencamp in concert with my mom a long time ago. She was always a big fan of John Mellencamp. I had this CD too, The Wallflowers. The Wallflowers, bought from the wall. Bringing Down the Horse. So you've got Jacob Dylan, vocals. Rami Jaffe, piano. And let's see, Greg Richling on bass, Michael Ward on guitar, and Mario Collier on drums. Okay, One Headlight, that was the big song at the time. Sixth Avenue Heartache was another big one. Okay. I remember listening to this CD a lot in my car. There's 11 here. What is this one? Oh, Dire Straits. It's from the 80s. Have a quick drink here. Okay. Dire Straits. The only song I know from them is the one, I should have learned to play the drums. Money for Nothing, that's it. That's the only song I know from them. This one here, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, from the wall. So this was just like a collection of different artists' Christmas songs, like Nat King Cole. Who else? Bing Crosby, Ella Fitzgerald, the Beach Boys. Okay. Okay. Oh, Stone Temple Pilots. Another really good CD. I always think they were such a unique band for some reason. I don't know, the music just sounded, even though it was like, rock music, I don't know, something was different about this band. I don't know. With all the lyrics there. Meat Plow, Vaseline, Loungefly, Interstate Love Song, Still Remains, Pretty Penny, Silver, what is that? Silver Gun, Superman, Big Empty, Unglued, Army Ants, and kitchenware and candy bars. I don't know if this is actually his own handwriting. All the lyrics kind of looks that way, but might have just been like an artistic choice. I'm not sure. But it looks that way. Waiting on a Sunday afternoon for what I read between the lines, your lies. Feeling like a hand in rusted shame. So do you laugh or does it cry? Okay. It's a good song. Now I want to listen to this in the car today. Okay. Not this way. Putting them all in wrong. Def Leppard. Very old. Pyromania is the album. So this has Rock of Ages. Let's see, was this? This is from 1983. So let's see. But the cover is not in there. The CD looks good. Okay, here's another old one. In Excess from the 80s. Let's see, maybe a beautiful girl. In Excess. I remember that video where he's showing the cards of the lyrics. What was that song? That's a good song. To me it's so cool that they have all the lyrics just written out in there. I know you can just find lyrics on Spotify and all that now. It was just cool to have it. I remember you used to buy a CD or a tape and just listen to it and read all the lyrics, learn all the words from the CD book. Here we have Counting Crows. So let's see, is this their first one? It doesn't look like it. I don't know. Well, this one has Long December. The album is Recovering the Satellites. Oh, I don't know if this one came after. Not sure. Look at the art on the inside. Right there. It's funny. Okay. Pretty sure my mom saw them in concert also. Doesn't go there. This one doesn't want to close. Okay, another Counting Crows. So this is the album I remember I had this also. This one has all the popular, Mr. Jones, Omaha, Rain King, but the CD's not in there, so I'm not sure where that is. Just a couple more. We've got Pat Benatar, The Best Shots. I Love is a Battlefield, Promises in the Dark, let's see, Shadows of the Night, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, what else, Heartbreaker, a lot of songs on here. This one's bought from the wall as well. Let's see. So, just to take a quick look. The CD looks good in there. So 80s. Okay. This guy is so 80s looking right there. Okay, Benatar. We've got Sublime. That's one of my favorites. I love this entire album. This is another one that I think I can just sing the entire album from beginning to end without, like I know which song comes next, like it's all one big song. Garden Grove, What I Got, Wrong Way, Same in the End, April 29th, 1992, Santeria, Seed, Jailhouse, Pawn Shop, Paddle Out, The Ballad of Johnny Butt, Burritos, Under My Voodoo, Get Ready, Caress Me Down, What I Got, the second version, and Doing Time. We loved this album. And just two more here. What is this one? Soundgarden. Again from the wall. Soundgarden. What was a popular song from here? No. I know. I just can't think right now what song. Oh, that was. I don't know which songs are on here. This was Down on the Upside. And the last one, AC/DC. Is that upside down? AC/DC Live. This one has Thunderstruck, Back in Black. What else? Hell's Bells, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, You Shook Me All Night Long, Highway to Hell. This one has a lot of memorable songs. Okay, let's just put this back in there. Alright, so that's it for this case. Now, I don't know if I should, this video is going to be pretty long. Should I look at the cassette tapes or the book? There's the tapes there. A few more here. make this a super long video or break it up into two. Alright, I guess we'll find out after I record it. Okay, so this might be a continuation of the previous section with the CDs in their cases, or it might be a whole second video. Not sure at this point, but now I'm going to have a look at the CD book. Okay. I forget what you call it, but it's one of those ones that you keep in your car usually. And you take the CDs out of their cases and put them in the sleeves here. So again, right now we are having a look at a CD collection that belongs to my mother. So she also has these cassette tapes, so we'll take a quick look at those. But I will have a drink first. Okay. So let me just wipe this off a little too, because everything got a little bit dusty. It's been in the trunk of her car for a while now. Okay, so here we have some cassette tapes, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've even held one of these for many years. This one is Sock, and please forgive me if I don't know who Sock is. The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember anything that they sing. So anyway, there was usually two sides if you aren't someone who listened to these things. So there's usually a side A and a side B, and there were different songs. So you would put the tape in, listen to the songs on that side, and then flip it over and listen to the songs on the other side. Forgot about that. Remember, if you wanted to rewind, sometimes you'd stick a pencil in there and turn the wheels yourself. Okay, so that's Sock. Demented Songs for Youngsters. Don't know where that came from. Now this one here looks like one that possibly was, it was just made. So how did we used to do that? We would you could put a tape in your player, and if a song was playing like on the radio or something, or you wanted to make a copy from someone else's tape, you would just play the other song and hit record on this one and make your own tape. Mixtape. That's where that came from. I think, if I'm not remembering right, so this looks like one that someone made. Dave Matthews Band, Lily White Sessions. Okay, so that's one. Here we have Faith No More, Introduce Yourself. So that is the case for that, but it looks like another tape got placed inside. A recording of Neil Diamond 3 chord, it says there. And I know I have a bunch of, blank tapes. When you were, if you're that age, you used to put the blank tapes in your recorder and then just record yourselves doing funny things. I wish I could find my old ones. We have some funny memories making our own little tapes like that. Alright, so then this one is another one. I really can't even tell what this one says. Jonathan something. I can't tell what that says on there, so I don't know what's on this tape. And another little Faith No More cover for the tape. So it opens up like this. It's got all the songs on there. This one is The Real Thing album. And let's see. It's got all the lyrics on there. It's got the songs From Out of Nowhere, Epic, Falling to Pieces, Surprise, You're Dead on the back, Zombie Eaters, Edge of the World, The Real Thing, Underwater Love, The Morning After, and Woodpecker from Mars. There's Mike Patton there. And this one fell out of somewhere. So here's the actual, well, here's one of the tapes. This is a different Faith No More album. This is Introduce Yourself. I think that one's older. It has Faster Disco, Anne's song, which I love, Introduce Yourself, Chinese Arithmetic, and Death March. And then on side 2 we have We Care a Lot, which I also love. But I do love the version with Chuck Mosley singing as well. Is that R&R? The Crab Song, Blood and Spirit, and that's on side 2. Here we have the Modern Lovers tape. I can't think of who that is. Pablo Picasso. I feel like I know that song, but I'm not sure. I feel like I would know it if I played it. Okay. This one is The Cure Disintegration tape. And this is the real tape here. The Cure, this has on side 1 Plain Song, Pictures of You, Close Down, Love Song, Last Dance, Lullaby, and Fascination Street. And on the other side, side 2 has Prayers for Rain, The Same Deep Water as You, Disintegration, Homesick, and Untitled. So this one is not in the right case. And we have more Faith No More. This is another tape of The Real Thing, which we already looked at. And Frank Black. Frank Black. So Frank Black, side 1, we have Los Angeles. I heard Ramona sing. Hang On to Your Ego. Fu Manchu. Places Named After Numbers. Czar. Old Black Dawning. And 10%er. This is from 1993. Then on side 2 we have Brackish Boy, 2 Spaces, Tossed, Parry the Wind, High Low, Adelie, Every Time I Go Around Here, and Don't You Rile 'Em. Okay. So there we are. So that's all the tape cassettes. Let's move these over here. Okay, now we'll have a look at the CD book. Not sure how well you can see here. Okay, so here she has Everclear, Green Day, so you put the CD right in. I'm not going to take all of them out, but, and then you put, oh, this is the Sublime case. She's got all of her CDs a little mixed up. So, which ones were these here? Let's see if we find these. Little Biscuit. Okay. The album name is a Dookie. And then we have Incubus. See that okay? Incubus. Live. This was, what was that? Breaking the Cycle. Let me see, what is that one? Oh, Stained. I remember them. This one is 3 Doors Down. Over here we have Neil Young, Harvest, and we have Tea for the Tillerman, Cat Stevens. Right here, R.E.M., love R.E.M., Reveal album. And here we have John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow. Right here we have Edwin McCain. And what is this one? I can't tell. Sometimes it didn't say. What CD? I don't even know which band, what CD this one is. Oh, not sure about that one. Maybe you recognize it. This one I recognize. I think it's, what are they called? The Toadies. Remember that one? And down here, this is What is that one? Big Daddy? John Cougar Mellencamp. Okay. And then we have Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band. This is Hootie and the Blowfish. 7 Mary 3. And some more Hootie and the Blowfish. There. Okay, right here. What is this one? This is R.E.M. Different album. Monster. And this one is Coldplay. A Rush of Blood to the Head. And over here is Tom Petty. I'm not sure if the album is called Long Play. No, it just has the song Wildflowers. Now here's Everclear. So I think that was one of these, right? Can put them back in the right spot for her. This looks like Alice in Chains, maybe? What is this one? Possibly. If I remember the album right. Yes, Alice in Chains. And another Alice in Chains right there. And here's Alice in Chains, Dirt. And another Alice in Chains. I don't know if this is the... No, that says Stereo Sound. I don't know the title of this album here. And what is this one? It's another Alice in Chains. I didn't know they had so many albums. I'm trying to remember what's the name of that song. It's like the best song. And my son really loves that song too. What is the name of that song? It might be on this. I don't know, it's one of their slower. It's a great song. I'll think of it. And this one here, Alice in Chains. I don't know. Maybe it's on one of these albums. Okay, over here we've got Carole King and Jethro Tull. This is the kind of music that reminds me of my mom. Soul Asylum, here, and Rod Stewart. Looks like she made this one, but it has a Pearl Jam cover in the back. Alright, right here, that is Jerry Cantrell. Is that who that is? I don't know who that is. And another Alice in Chains. Down in a hole. Another Alice in Chains. The Beatles. Not sure sure which album. That's Help. The CD's gone. And this one is Jimi Hendrix. And then we have Traffic, On the Road. Over here we have James Taylor, Sweet Baby James. I know my mom loves James Taylor. This just says a cappella. Not sure what that is. Here we have Jefferson Airplane, Bark, and the Jerky Boys. Who remembers the Jerky Boys? They used to make prank phone calls. And you would just listen to them on a CD making prank phone calls. And here we have No Doubt, Return of Saturn. And there's the Pearl Jam. This is 10, the 10 album. It's a great album there. This one here is John Cougar Mellencamp. I think that one was back here somewhere. Scarecrow. And here we have Green Day. This one, I don't know, is that the Dookie? That one was back there with the cover, so maybe that has to go back up front. Here's Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin. This has all the big popular songs. Ramble On, Whole Lot of Love, The Lemon Song, Livin' Lovin' Maid. And this one here is the best of Carly Simon. Bruce Springsteen, Greetings from Asbury Park. Asbury Park, I went to good music festival there that they do sometimes now on the beach with lots of good bands. And here is Janis Joplin, 18 Essential Songs. And let's see here. Janis Joplin. Okay. Okay, right here we have Steely Dan, Gold, Expanded Edition. This one here, what's this one? I recognize the album cover, the art on the CD. Which band is this? Green Day, Insomniac. Now here, this one is Eve 6. This one is Strawberry Alarm Clock, Incense and Peppermints. Is that the band name? I don't know who that is. Now we have 2 Nickelback albums, Silver Side Up and The State. This one is, what is that? Robin something? Don't know who that is. Robin Trower, Bridge of Sighs. I don't know who that is. And then we have Incubus. Right here we have Puddle of Mud. And the best of Guess Who. Okay. Let's start here. Here we have the soundtrack to the movie City of Angels. So let's see here. These probably haven't been taken out in so long. So the soundtrack for City of Angels has U2, Alanis Morissette, Jimi Hendrix, Paula Cole, John Lee Hooker, Sarah McLachlan, the Goo Goo Dolls, Peter Gabriel, Jude, Eric Clapton, and Gabriel Yared. Okay. I don't think I remember seeing that movie. Maybe I did. I don't know. I know what it is, though. And here is Harry Belafonte. There. This must have Deo. Yes, Deo. And what else? Okay. And over here we have more Led Zeppelin. So it has some of the same songs on there. Ramble On. It's like the same album, I think. A Whole Lot of Love. And here is Randy Travis. It's another one I remember my mom always loving. Always and Forever. Okay. And we have the Mamas and the Papas. And here I know this one is Fiona Apple because I had that album too. But the CD is not in there. That was a really good album. This one is The Fallout. Is this a game or a music? I feel like this is a game. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. going to put some of these right in there. This one is Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. It's just the inside little booklets. No CD there. I'll throw that one in there. And some more James Taylor, Mudslide Slim, and the Blue Horizon. This one here is Jethro Tull, Aqualung. Okay. The last page here, we have No Doubt. And this is Tragic Kingdom. And Nirvana, Nevermind. Let me see the Nirvana booklet. One's all kind of scratched up. Don't know if it still would work, but probably it's not too bad. Kurt Cobain. And let's see, Dave Grohl there. So this one opened up this way. Okay. So the songs on this album were Smells Like Teen Spirit, In Bloom, Come As You Are, Breed, Lithium, Polly, Territorial Pissings, Drain You, Lounge Act, Stay Away, On a Plane, and Something in the Way. Oh, Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin Unplugged. It's all kind of beat up there. Alright, so that is the entire music collection that she had in her trunk, at least. She probably has more at home somewhere, unless she got rid of them. But I know she had a lot more cassette tapes. So I'm sure many people who used to listen to CDs in their cars probably had a lot of these same albums. So, okay, I'll put this one over here. This one too. That's it. So I think I will leave this open because I don't think I'll be able to close it. Alright, well, I really hope that you enjoyed having a look at all of these old, well, they're not that old, CDs and all of the music that we found in my mom's car. So thank you so much for watching,